I forgot to stop and double check my, I forgot to double check my, internet. It's fine, but I did forget to double check that. I am feeling great. I was dilated today. I got to be dilated. That was fun. her chance. Sorry, I went to do a thingy, and then I talked to my mother because I thought of something. And now I'm also readjusting my thingy. I thought of something that I didn't really think about. Most of the people I work with, even though some of them do have insurance, they don't do their yearly appointment. And that made me think, am I just influenced by family, and that's why I do all my yearly appointments, even though I don't really want to? I had my yearly eye doctor appointment today, where I went and got dilated, which was fun. I love getting dilated. That's a quote out of context. Cold. But it made me stop to think, how many people actually, like, genuinely do their yearly dental, vision, and, medical? And which one of them is, like, the one that people do the least? Because people I work with, weirdly enough, it's dental. Most people I work with, even though they have bad teeth, I've asked them, and even when they had different insurance, or they had insurance, or they were on better insurance, or worse insurance, none of them ever went to the dentist. None of their family ever went to the dentist for, like, a yearly checkup. Now they go for, like, actual dental care. So, like, molar fillings, like fillings and caps and those sorts of stuff. But none of them go like, oh yeah, I went to go, get my dental care, my yearly dental care. And that made me kind of realize, I don't think I've ever seen anyone mid-ranged age in, like, whenever I go for my yearlies, I never see them. Now, mind you, I'm almost certain all of my doctors and dentists and visionary caretakers are all meant for old people, because I went to them based off of my mom, who works at an office for old people. So, like, it might be, influenced by that, the fact I only see older people. But then I also thought about it, and, like, do I do those things not because I want to, but because I'm influenced because of personal effects? Because, like, if your family's not predominantly in the medical field, your mind wouldn't focus on that. And that's something else I noticed now that I'm thinking about it. I don't think any TV shows ever do regular visits in terms of, like, doctor, dentist, vision. It's always for surgeries or for actual care. Like that iCarly scene with the dentist. I'm pretty sure that was for an actual filling thing. I bet he would go to the dentist whenever we got the chance when the time came. We don't really have the money to do that. Not to mention we gotta take care of my granddad. Do you live anywhere outside of the US? Because that's really weird. Because any and all insurance, no matter how good or how bad, will almost always have you get 1 free checkup a year. Or 2 free checkups a year. I think my dental gives 2 checkups a year. My vision gives 1, and my regular medical does 2, I think. Either 1 or 2. No, it's every 6 months. Every 6 months. Yeah, 2. And how's my sister with her kids? Long story. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, wait, you don't live in the US, but you did at one point. But, like, it has a snake breeding business. Okay, that's kind of, that's peak, though. That's kind of cool, though. That's kind of cool, though. Well, under a technicality, I know. Under a technicality you do, but realistically you don't. It's like American Samoa is technically America, but it's not. It's really not. You know what? That actually makes me think. Do the territories consider themselves American? I know if you're born in the territories, you do get American citizenship. but you don't get to actually vote in elections. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. That's pretty cool. Sounds like something I wanted to do myself as a kid, except with guinea pigs. I wanted to do that with guinea pigs. But, that costs a lot of money. And a lot of work that, I realized, wasn't gonna be feasible or realistic. And, you know, I don't think people would want to purchase guinea pigs en masse. I'm more focused on myself and my family. That's kind of based, honestly. But my point is that, like, if you have any kind of insurance, you should be able to just walk in and get an appointment and have zero copay and not pay anything for it. And you'll already technically, legally have to have insurance because of Obamacare, if I remember correctly. So you're already in a position where you kind of have to have something. And most businesses have built-in insurance you can have through the business that takes out automatically. Are we doing good? I'm doing pretty good. I got dilated and I feel great. I was debating whether or not to stream, but I'm kind of obsessed with Octopath Traveler right now. So I kind of want to play it more and just chat. Not like I have anything else to do. Who? So I lost my train of thought. I'll talk in a bit. Gotta go take a shower. Okay, but yeah, I went to my vision appointment today to get dilated, and it just made me think. I don't know if my personal history affects my opinion on repeated care, because everyone I know that's not my family doesn't do repeated care. Oh, your pupils got dilated. Yeah, what'd you think I meant? What'd you think I meant? What'd you think I implied? What did I really imply? Cause yes, after the first time I said it, I realized what I said. And it wasn't even on stream when I said it. Yes, I was talking to myself. That's no biggie. Who doesn't talk to themselves? That's the important question. Cope, seethe, and, dilate? But, it made me wonder, like, how actually common it is. And when I asked her, she was like, well, yeah, I work in an office, so yeah, it's common. But, like, those are all older people. And so I was like, so, from what she says, like, yeah, you know, people who younger don't usually do them. It's very, and after thinking about it, it's like, yeah, most of the people I see in those waiting rooms for it, dentist, doctor, or vision, it's never people. I can't say my age because I'm now 30, but you know, when I was younger, when I was like 20, it was never people that looked around my. To be fair, I still get treated like I'm 20 or younger. I mean, I don't exactly look. I don't look mid-age. I don't look like I'm mid-aged. Even though I'm gaining a gut. I'm gaining a belly. I need to work out and get rid of this belly, but I don't want to work out. You're young at heart. No, I'm young in appearance. Is the thing. I'm young in appearance. That's the thing. Like the guy who why is my mind the third? Okay. For some reason, my mind's for, you know, give me a moment. Okay, so, for some reason, even though my mind knew that this would be the wrong way to say it, my mind kept trying to come out of my mouth. That was not the wording I meant to say. For some reason, my mind kept wanting to say, yeah, the guy that came on my face, even though I knew that would be wrong. But I kept trying to re-say it and it wasn't working. The assistant who dropped the dilators on my eyes, on my gooey eyes, he looked like he was like 6 years younger than me. But I swear to God, he treated me like I was younger than him. It was very weird. He was obviously younger than me, and I will say he was kind of cute. Cute brown boy. Well, tan. But like, I swear to God, Wait, hold on, let me take a look at this. I have to see. Come on, give more party members. That's Thief Man. That's Thief. I literally cannot see who that is. That's the mage. Got a bit of a baby face going for you. Maybe he did think you were younger than him. He 100% did. That's the thing. He 100% did. I mean, I don't blame him, but like, bruh. Okay, want to see who else there is. Yeah, there's Mage. I want to see who else gets popped up here. Because right now, okay, yeah, there's a Night Guy, which is weird because you have to pick the special item to get him. That's the Dancer, which I don't have. That's the Dancer, which I don't have. And that is... I couldn't see who that was! It's too far back for me to see who it is. And that looks like the end of the game. But, it kind of made me, like, realize that, like, most people, at least younger than me, oh god, I'm old, don't actually care about their health. Which, I mean, makes sense. And I don't know if that's, like, oh, they don't pay for insurance, so they don't have the free doctor visits and vision visits and teeth care. But like, I don't know what it is. But I did also notice that like whenever I go to these visits, it's always either children with their parents or old people. And I realistically don't know if that's because like where I go, that's the predominant demographic, old people, and those old people would bring their kids. So I realistically, some people just don't give it much thought. They think they're invincible, and that's what makes them realize they aren't. But that's the problem. There's several people I know who would benefit from a yearly dental checkup, and they have the ability to do yearly dental checkups, but they don't. They actively don't. And it's so weird to me. I literally meet someone, I talked to one of them, and they're like, oh yeah, my teeth have been bad for a while now. I should really get them fixed up and looked at. Oh no, my teeth fell out. And I'm just saying, I'm like, woman, why? Why are you not taking care of them better? Then again, I live in the South, and I'm special, which, that's the thing, I don't know what is the specific cause of it. I don't know if it is specifically my family has been adjacent to the medical field for the last 40 years, so it's just ingrained in my mind that that's just something you need to do. It's like vaccines. You know how vaccines are currently in the negative right now? I personally don't like them, not because I don't like, you know, I'm like, oh, no vaccines, but because I hate needles. Needles are terrifying. It's really weird. I can handle blunt pain. You can spank me, you can punch me in the gut, You can slap me in the face and call me a whore, and I'd be okay with that. However, you bring a needle to me and I will scream like a little baby and try to eat you. I don't know what that implies, but you know what? We can pretend. We can pretend that that implies nothing. Real needles aren't my thing. That's the thing. If they have... Wait, I can do what? Hey. Hey. If it can get you the ability to hold and have access to items worth several $1,000s, would you say no? That implies a lot, actually. If no one knows the jelly lore, that implies a lot worse things than it actually should. That implies a lot worse things, actually. I feel as if there is people that don't know the context for that would be very confused. When I introduced myself, okay, for some reason younger people have the desire to, when you meet them or talk to them, they'll go, hello, my name is blah 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 blee blobs, and my pronouns are shoe on head. And I go by potato salad, and I have these diseases, and these are some of my weaknesses. So, like, frame one, not even thinking about it, the first time someone's like introduced themselves that way, my immediate response was, hello, I am Jelly, and you can call me whatever the hell you want. She, he, they, them, whore, slut, I don't care. Which I really don't. I really don't. I get called everything in real life too, and people get very confused that I'm not offended by it. Literally, I will have someone walk up to me, say, oh, sorry, sir. Look back, go, oh, I'm so sorry. And I go, I don't care. And then the exact same thing would happen the other direction. It's very weird. It's very weird. Someone will walk up to me, say, sorry, ma'am, do the exact same thing in the opposite direction. Hell, even walk up and go, what? It's very weird. It's very weird. And I'm not, and then that's the problem. I don't even think I'm that androgynous. That's the problem. I'm pretty sure I'm not that androgynous. That's the problem. And most people you go, oh, it's because of a voice thing. No, it's not just voice. It's not just voice. That's the weird part. It's one of those bump into, stare for a solid minute, and then say one gendered pronoun, stop, stare again, and then use the other gendered pronoun in both directions. I don't get it. And it's not even young people or old people, it's everyone. It's everyone. It's very weird, and then they feel bad, and then they apologize, and then I just stare at them like, I don't care. Which is one reason why I never can understand people getting mad about being misgendered. I can't get it. Like, I legitimately can't get it. Why do you care what random Joe Bob says to you about your gender? Why do you care? Shouldn't, like, they not matter? Which is one reason why I feel like a lot of that is just performative. But that's a personal opinion thing. Like, I can't understand it. And that may, once again, maybe because of personal experience. Which I've kind of realized kind of shapes a lot of people's opinions a lot more than you think. Oh yeah. Wait, no, she's never shown in the picture thing. Now hold on. Who is that one girl in the very back that was behind the dancer? Because there was one other person behind the dancer that I do not have. Because the only characters I don't know or don't have is Dancer and Cleric, but I know who the Cleric is, so I don't have Dancer. And that's it. There's a mystery girl among the party. Yeah, I was pretty certain there was someone behind the Dancer at the end, because of the little beginning trailer thing, because it was main character. Well, you can't see everything. I mean, my body. It was main character, then Stia, then Finn, then the cleric girl, Leona, whatever. Then Celsius, then Viator, then Alexia, and then the Dancer. Oh, that was a full party. Man, I guess I'm just retarded. I mean, I am, but I guess extra so in that moment. I swear I thought I saw another blonde-headed girl. Oh, wait, no, blonde-headed girl would be the Dancer. Wow, I am special. So the characters not shown were Macy and Tressa. Does that mean that's it? Just those two characters? Or is there more? Because it's weird that, like, they give you 10 characters, but then in the, where's a pub? But then in the party change, there's 2 more slots here, but then you can tell at the bottom there's 3 extra slots. Why is there 3 extra slots at the bottom? Or is this one of those things like in Final Fantasy VI where there's actually like, what is it, 3 extra slots at the end that aren't used? There's the main 4, 8, 12, then 3 more, 15, I think it is. There's the main 15 characters, and then there's like 3 slots over to make it, what would that be, 9 and 9 slot spaces? So that those bottom 3 aren't real? Are those bottom 3 not real? Because it's very weird that Tressa, the merchant, would be this far forward, which may imply that the Dancer is also farther forward. Like the Dancer, and then obviously the Cleric leads to something, I forget her name, are also farther forward. Would I want to... I actually don't know if I want... Okay, wait, hold on. What is your skills? Wind damage, rest. So you're a damage dealing character. For wind and full arm, right? Do you also use bow? Yeah. And here's the thing I kind of noticed. So Alexia, so let's just go with like statuses. Oh no, protagonist. Let's just go with Dagger. Dagger technically has 3 classes that can use it. Dancer, Thief, and then the unique pseudo class of Architect, which uses axe and dagger, which is unique class to her. I can't get that class, which means no matter what I as the main character can do, I can't run with a axe and a dagger. Which makes me wonder, can I get that class, or is there extra classes for the other combination of skill, of weapon types and skill damage and elemental damage types. Because she does no elemental damage. She does dark and thunder. He does wind. He does nothing, I think. Yeah, you do no elemental damage. Just more and more basic damage. You do no elemental damage. You just do status effects and axe damage. You also do wind damage. You do wind damage, and you also do wind damage. You do Sweeping Gale, which hits a foe for 2 bips of wind damage. You do 1 bip of wind damage. And a 1 bip of wind damage for everyone. And there's, looks like, down here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, obviously, I don't think extra characters' portraits will pop up further down if you have them, but don't have them in your party. I think this is the max for them being in your party, which would make sense. Another thing I don't get is this. Support skill setting. You can have them turned on or off. Why would you ever have them turned off? What is the purpose of having them turned off unless you can replace them with something else? But that's something that these do. So it's like, if this does receive additional JP at the end of battle, effect is not cumulative, why would you turn that off just to equip the actions, the support skill for it? Or it's like, why would you turn this off ever? Like, unless you can replace it at, like, a shop guy or something, which would be my assumption why you can't, why there's no thingy here for changing that. Like, can I rob you? I don't think I can. I think I can. The only thing I can think of is that it's because of the mastery system that they do that, where, oh yeah, we're not going to give everyone every single skill type. You know, we're not going to have everything open. Anyway, I'm going to... Hold on. Yeah, I can kill you. Anyway, I'm going to kill you now. With a pan emerge, my dear... Octopath Traveler. I want to kill you now. Y'all came to the wrong neighborhood, fool. I don't appreciate that she's by herself. Axe? No. Spear? Miss. Ow. Thunder? Thunder! Fan? No, but actually down. Spear again. No spear. Ow! You are going again. I'd rather not die. Ow! Thunder again. But 2 times this time. No. But it makes me wonder how, if this is gonna be, if this is the max of the party. Not sword. Ow! That did more damage than I'd appreciate. Let's go with triple strike. Yeah! Ow! Stop it. I did sword on accident. That didn't happen. Yeah, stop that. Okay, how is that gonna do? I'm pretty sure that... Oh, wait, I don't have the buff up. That makes sense. I'd like to knife you a question. I'd like to knife you a question. Also, you are still in the white. Ow. Ow. I'm fine. So... Not win. Hit you with that to bring that down, please. Switch you over. Yeah. Don't have anything that can be useful though. I forgot you could poison. Bonk. Oh, I should have switched you. Well, I guess next turn will be useful for that. Wait. Elemental Bash. Bomb. Wait. Bonk. Helm Cleave. Okay. Yeah. How much is this gonna do? Wait. How much is this gonna do? It's been doing that much damage anyway. Ow! Rude! Rude! I'm gonna rob you! Hey! I robbed you! Ow! Please, bro, you didn't know that. Ow! Thank you. I very much appreciated that. Please break. And die! Oh, thank you. Okay. Thank you for dying. Can I take your stuff? Thank you. Ice Wind Mastery, which that's what I wanted, actually. Actually, what I wanted. Do I want to equip it to you? Yeah. I mean, you're my resident mage. I just noticed that. There's only one character that actually does magic damage. Semi-frequently or even reliably. I'm sorry. What do you mean that one just doesn't show up for me? Well, I guess I know why. Wait, does it show up if I unequip? But it doesn't even show up if I unequip it, so why would that even matter? Bruh. Bruh. Cream pasta. Rude! You're fire damage. Hey, Tony, what you got? I don't know. Ah, thanks, Tony. This rather one. You know what? Actually makes me want to look up what that means. I just realized I'm in the middle of the screen. Shut up. Hold on, I need to read this real quick. It's a post by, Contana. I've been looking into a lot of horse racing stuff, and so I followed a bunch of horse racing, accounts. So I want to read this post real quick by him, or her. It's about the controversies behind the Arima Keenan entry list. For the Arima Keenan, entry priority is granted to the top 10 horses in the fan vote, provided they have been officially pre-entered. That's where the controversy begins. Redenta had already been announced as sidelined until next year, yet for reasons I explained, he was still pre-entered for the Arima Keenan. This decision had real consequences. Had Redenta not been pre-entered, Lilac would have moved up to 10th place among the fan votes qualifiers and secured a spot in the Arima Keenan field. In other words, a horse that was never going to run may have effectively blocked another from racing. So the horses that will run in the Arima Keenan automatically are Regalia, Meisho Tabaru, Peak Gold, Stay Gold Family, Justin Palace, Museum Mile, Dan and Docile. I said Docile, it's Decil. Technically Redenta, but he scratched himself. Byzantine Dream, Testier, Shin Empire, and Admire Terra. Now, Regalia was number 1, Meisho Tabaru was 4th voted, Justin Palace was 6th, Mile and Docile 7th and 8th, Redenta was 10th, Byzantine Dream was 24th, Testier was 25th, Shin Emperor was 30th, and my girl Admire Terra was 31st. Yeah, the horse that knocked off their own jockey is in the race, which is hilarious. And the horses that are in based on prize money, which is who won the most money this year. Sunrise in Zipangu is guaranteed. Elton Burrows, Cosmo Kuranda, Mystery Way, Sunrise Earth, and Chevalier Rose. Currently below the cut line for revenue, Minor Emperor, now they like to get in due to Redenta's scratch, Stinger Grass, Arata, Excite Bio, Lilac. Lilac would have gone in had Redenta not been pre-entered. Redenta is trained by Tatsuya Kimura and was bred by Northern Farm. Interestingly, Stinger Grass, who currently sits higher than Lilac on the reserve list, is also trained by Kimura and comes from Northern Farms. Because of this, some have begun to speculate that Redenta may have been pre-entered for the Arima Keenan specifically to secure a running spot for Stinger Glass. If that were true, however, it would raise a separate and more serious issue. Redenta is a club-owned horse. That means there are hundreds of individual investors, and in effect, they would have paid Redenta's Arima Keenan entry fee for the benefit of another horse that the trainer and farm wish to run. Given that club horses are structured as financial products in name, this kind of use could be problematic from the compliance perspective and may even invite scrutiny from financial regulators. And because Minor Emperor... sorry. Now, since Sunrise Zipangu is not going to most likely run in the Arima Cannon, and instead run in the Tokyo Daishoten, that would mean Stinger Grass would get in. Interesting. So this entire thing is a ploy. This entire thing is a ploy to screw over Lilac. Understand? And what was I looking up? Oh yeah, one definition. A wan, an adjective of a person's complexion or appearance, pale and giving the impression of illness and exhaustion. Or exhaustion. Huh. So, sick people. Based? Very weird. Wait, Atomic Heart 2 just got announced? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. That's kind of funny. Anyway, I got distracted by Twitter. Suffice to say, I am excited to see the, anyway, attribute. A rather wan young man lives in Ripple-Tide. He might look like he'd blow away in strong breeze, but he has inner strength and an iron will. Not holding that. But I am... Wait, I can rob them. It's just a useless item in every one of these. Don't know why they throw one in every single one, but you know what? I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna complain. What do you mean I just stole the poor man's critical nut? What do you mean I just stole his critical nut? What do you mean I just stole his very critical nut? What do you mean I can steal her father's nut? Restore 100 HP after performing an action. That's pretty good. What do you mean I can have your mother's nut as well? What do you mean they both have very, very good unique items? Dragon Scarf restores 6 SP after performing an action. Beast Scarf restores 100 HP. Bruh. To be fair, I'm not supposed to be here right now. To be very clear, I am really not supposed to be here right now. So to be equally fair, I survived walking here. So I mean, I think that implies I should be able to get here. Also, wait, hold on. That is very obviously too late game zone. Man, I am 100% like fast track. Oh, and also I know there's all of this up here that feels as if I should be able to get to. But it has the that wind effect and the dark red outline. Along with that there and here, which makes it feel like no, it is not. Instead of a dotted outline, like way over here, is not looking like I can go there. So up here does, but the only path I could think of would be from here and going around, which weird. And there looks to be maybe here up there, but there's no actual path. And it's all been revealed. So what does that mean, buddy? Pal? Chum? There's the guy there, and I can't talk to him. Hi, what is the weapons here? Very good, gotcha. Also, that is very obviously meant for Tressa. That is also very obviously meant for Tressa. That's most likely meant for Macy, which is weird that it gives so much elemental attack when she has no magic attacks. Very interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna rob you. Okay, never mind. I am in fact not going to rob you. I have nothing. Just tell me what you got. Additional smithy recipe. Ooh. This childhood friend of Lamont has why do you have a name? Alternately emboldened, egged on, and watched over the would-be adventurer for years. Who is Laman? Who is Tony? Who is Laman? Who is Latoni? And why does this woman have so much good stuff? Well, you're Tony. Who is Laman? Who? Thanks? An only man who makes a living as an intermediary for bartering goods. His thoughtfulness has earned him a high repute among his fellow merchants. But he is starting to grow tired of constantly gouging the feelings. I need bean salad. Eula man? No. That is a pig. I said that's a pig. Thank you. I needed that pig for my pig purposes. I said that is a pig for my pig purposes. This former sailor retired due to severe seasickness and went into business as a merchant in Rippletide. He is currently back in his hometown gathering stock to sell. He still fondly recalls his days riding the waves and is always eager to hear from travelers and caravans. Chicken. Are you the man? You are the man. Hi. Why? The name's LeMan. LeMan Explorer Extraordinaire is what they'll call me one day. You wait and see. I'm busy preparing for my grand departure at some future date, so I can't accompany you. Well, pitiful you plead. What do you mean you weren't pleading? Beowulf! Vertical. Upper lantern. Light nut! Oh, come on! Give me your comic book! Thank you. I said give me your comic book! I said give me your comic book! I just want to rob you of your most prized possession. Costing $2,000 to repair. Because man did not want to part with his prized possession of a comic book. Pepperoni pizza? you. Whore. I'm going to sell it. No, I'm not. Like in prized possession. Okay, so... Oh yeah, it's probably Yeah, do that. Probably do that. Yeah. Come on, Pa, stop being stubborn. You need an apprentice. But... enough buts. Where? Pa's a master fisherman, but he's got no successor to his trade. If he passes all his skills, what end with him. That's why he needs to teach someone how it's done. Could you maybe find someone who's willing to learn? I didn't ask for that, and I didn't ask for your opinion. We need someone strong. How about one of those folks who unload cargo at the docks? You need some help, do you? Well, if you need someone to carry heavy things, I'm your guy. Hello, random sailor man. Was that it? How about making him your apprentice, Pa? I like the shape of his nose. What? Hey! Got bone with my nose? Well, I'm about to break yours, old man. I'm really sorry. That was rude of him. Yeah, he is also an old man, and that should be expected. Oh. I mean, to be fair, that's to be expected. Seriously, Pa? Why'd you have to say that? I mean, base. That crooked nose told me he had a temper. He's probably broken in a fight. Or because everyone here... And there ain't no such thing as a short-tempered fisherman. Sure there is. Call me. And set your net based on how the fish move. Why don't you just teach her? Why don't you just teach yourself? Gotta understand them and be patient. Well, what, they ain't interested in fish. I mean, fish is food, not friends. There's a chef at a tavern who specializes in fresh fish. I'm sure he's plenty interested. Yeah, in the fish, not the fishing. This is very specifically the fish and not the fishing. Oh, it's gonna be you. It's gonna be him, isn't it? I've always wanted to cook fish that I caught myself. Wanna head out to sea then? This is great. Maybe Pa's finally found his apprentice. No. Too seasick. Seasick, huh? I underestimated the sea. I think I'll stick to cooking. Oh, poor guy. That's sad. He was actually interested. So now we just have to find another guy just like him. Find the right person's harder than I thought. Or it can just be you. Someone strong and spirited who wakes up early and don't get lonely or seasick. They gotta be good with fish and with their hands. Prefer cats to dogs. Are you just explaining your daughter? Passing preference is more important than you think. How are you ever gonna find someone like that, but... Bring him over. That's literally just her. Wait, is there really someone? What do you mean there's really someone? I'm sorry, what do you mean there's really someone? What do you mean there's really someone that specific? That's weird. That's a little too specific. Like, what do you mean I'm gonna find someone who just happens to fit all those criteria? L. Ah. Oh. I was gonna have to do that anyway? Oh, well, that's stupid. And who wants where? That's useless. Forget what you get. Broccoli? Well, that's useless. Metal! Not so much. Oh, which... Macy. I didn't need that. I'm gonna be honest, I have everything you could give. That is like the thing I could care least about. Cloth, yeah. Are you money? Why do you have... Wait, does the insights change based on whose room it is? Because that has money on a table. That has your tux and money on a table. That has booze on the wall and drinks. That's interesting. Is it based on who's the #1 slot? Booze. You look different. Booze. Tux and money. Maybe it's specific. Cannot be moved. Oh, really? Huh. But the ranch can, I see. Oh, yes. World map. Teleport over to you. Introspective views. All travelers trying to find ourselves in this journey called life. Me take over a fisherman's job? Sounds interesting. Hello. Born in a small mountain village, this youth is on a journey to discover his purpose in life. Funding his travels through physical labor. He manages a life of solitude and is skilled in both cooking and sewing. When it comes to preference, he likes cats over dogs and soft-boiled eggs over hard-boiled ones. Wait, did I really not have... I really had an empty slot. Oh, yeah, because I used one of them. I used one of my dudes up. Wait, once this ends, do I no longer have him? Wait, what if I kill him? What if I throw him off a cliff? What about this guy? Wait, did you actually find somebody who checks all the boxes? Kind of. What kind of work have you done, son? Mostly manual labor. Logging, farming, mining, hunting, chewing, hoeing, slutting, cucking. So I bet you're pretty strong. Wanna head out to sea then? Yeah, sure, why not? YOLO. Wow, the ocean is so beautiful. It stretches all the way to the horizon. That means you will die. He's good with his hands and he seems to have a knack for fishing. Then maybe he could be... This makes me wonder why I've never been out to sea before. Mysteria is not only the continent in the world. There's another to the east, and it's like an entirely different world. That sells it. I'm going to cross the ocean and go even further than ever before. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye. Bye. I'll never see you again. Aw, he would have been the perfect apprentice too. Enough. I ain't retiring anytime soon, so there's still time to find someone. Thanks for your help too. You got determination. I like that. Wait. Does that give me a new class? Got things you need to do, huh? Well, I won't force ya. Come on back if you change your mind. Rainbow shell charm and some quality whiskey. Oh, it upped my power for some reason. So, what's that necklace there do, buddy? A big boost to speed for no good reason. Sure, why not? Why not? Not like I need it for anything. But I don't think the spears are really that accurate. Composite bow. Sure, why not? I forgot to put a buckle on you, buddy. There we go. I don't appreciate that you're level 30, by the way. I'd like to know. I don't appreciate that. I really don't. That's a bird. Why can't I talk to a bird? Hold on. Why can't I talk to a bird? Why do I have the capability of talking to a bird? Ooh, I want to kill you. Okay, are you going to be by yourself? Why do you have a posse of old women? Okay, I didn't think that'd be their name, so I'd like to know I was not expecting you to literally be accosted by a posse of old women. Why does that say song? What is the difference? Okay, anyway, get lightning bolted. Ow. 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 That had nothing. Do I have a sword strike that hits everyone? No. Wind damage? Okay, but that still hurts them. Okay. Why does it still hurt him in the back? Okay. Okay. Ow. A lot. Okay. Good. Can that stop? Good. Yeah, you know what? Lightning bolt double tap them all. I did 2,000 damage. Does that mean, I'm actually curious about it. Does that mean I use my axe as the damage typing for it? Anyway, I'm gonna slap him real quick. I don't know why I thought that would kill them. It should probably kill at least the two old women. It did. That did not kill. That did not kill him either. Yeah, there we go. Easy. Hi, Aaron. I am robbing old women of their nut. And also their memorial harpoon. But mostly their nuts. Okay. Memorial harpoon. Is that better? A little? Wait. Learn skills. You can learn a skill. Oh, you can. Oh, that's actually really good, actually. Bang dagger. Deal dagger damage to all foes. That's even more useful in single fights. So I'll keep that, I guess. Hey, how you doing? You doing good? I'm gonna force this woman to come with me at knife point and sword point and gun point. Yeah, sure. Does that mean I can use them still? He was the wealthy guy, right? Elemental damage up. Bye, wealthy man. I mean, I might as well use the thing that hits everyone. Ow. Ow. So, I use that and I instantly get That's really good. Still don't know what that does. Anyway, how you doing, Aaron? Gotta be got by that go go go. You have no mana. That's awkward. That's a little awkward. That's mildly awkward. Bonk! Stab. I mean, I might as well just stab them all in the chest. I mean, if it works, it works. Ow. Ow. Why can they all do that? Okay. Ow. That's a little annoying. That's a little annoying. Jesus! I had a lot of damage. Sure! It's not like it's gonna kill anything. A lot of damage though. Oh! I forgot. I forgot. That did a lot of damage though. Oh man! Ah man! That's a little infuriating. That's a little infuriating. That's a little infuriating. That's a little very infuriating. Ow! Ow! Sure, why not? I don't know why I thought that'd kill somehow. I don't know why I thought that'd kill somehow. I'm actually using everyone, which I didn't think I'd end up doing. I thought I'd just keep with just using the funk guys, but I am actually using everyone. Okay. Who are my helpers? Cool. Do I have... I do not. I feel like someone here had it. I'm gonna have to rob it from you, don't I? No, but I can buy one of these. I can buy one of those. Is it you? No. Who had it? You had cream pasta. Very rude. I don't appreciate that. Nah, I don't think I do. Okay, well then. Resources are to be collected now. Oh boy. I wonder what I could possibly collect. Connect call. Correct call? I want to rob you. Tim, forgot to pop back in. Hello. What? Oh, there's a chest here. Chicken meat? What do you mean I didn't get eggs out of that? What do you mean I didn't get eggs? Yields meat and eggs. Oh, I didn't get eggs. I got specifically meat. I got one very specific thing of that list, and it's not the other one. And it was very specifically not that one. So... Counter with Tressa, which I've done. A Stubborn Master, which I did. There's different kinds of chatter. Okay. If I did all the stuff there, I could go that way. And see what's there. Go back there and then go down. You know what? I'm gonna come back here and go down. I am very much not doing the critical pathing, I'd like to note. I am very, very blatantly, obviously, not doing the critical pathing. You got Child Like Adults by Yama as a Christmas song? I'd have to listen to it. Is that a... I'm assuming that's a, that's a song based on, 50 years, right? I just realized you don't have a multi-hitting move. Like a team-wide move. Star dice. Ha! Oh. Really? Well, okay, that counted. Book? Really? Book? Deal me for Sandra, the Santa Claus action anime. Sanda. Oh, Sanda. Okay. I should have expected that. I'm sorry, but the Birdman that can cast electricity is weak to electricity. Really? Hold on. Really? Really? Hold on. Really? Meanwhile, because they got... Ah, are they still complaining? Wait, they are still complaining? I would have thought they would have shut up about it pretty quickly. But they're still complaining about it? That's actually pretty funny. Because I would have casted PETA as the kind of people that go, we're right, you're wrong, shut up, and then never mention it again. But the idea that they are that butthurt about it is kind of funny. I'm gonna cast Ice. I didn't think so. Ow. Pretty sure I fixate on Japan now. Really? Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's really funny. Oh, PETA. PETA! That costs 28 to cast? Okay. That's fine. Ow. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Q laugh track. Q pure comedy. I mean, they've been laughed at for a millennia now, it feels like. You'd really think they would learn by now, right? I don't know why I thought you'd be weak to light. Yay! That felt good. 29. I'm sorry. Bless you. No, bless you. You know, I don't really trust myself not to get smited out the sky. Feels like this is just a little above my level range. Just a little bit. Let's go that way this time. They would have learned after making Pokemon Black and Blue and how many it blew up in their face because the internet likes edgy stuff. Well, it blew up in their face because Nintendo sued them. That's why. Nintendo literally walked up to them, said, if you don't stop this, we will use our full economic power to force you to go through so much legal trouble that by the time we'd be forced to pay you back any of it, you would no longer be alive, and your children would no longer be alive. Like, that's how much they would sue them for. Flower? Clay. But? Really? Really? Fuck. That's a new one. And people's immediate reaction to it was, ooh, that's neat. Oh, yeah. I just don't know why they think they're doing a good thing. Like when it's so quick to point out that they have a little shelter where they specifically just murder puppies. And they somehow think they are the good guys for it. It's really weird. Exactly, video game. It's very befuddling. Like I said, video game, it is very befuddling. How much stronger is that? Very. Very much stronger. Yeah, let's go with that. Some of those shows have euthanized so many that I had to be legally reassigned to a... Jesus Christ. Don't they think that may be overkill? Do they not think that that may be slightly overkill? Just slightly overkill? Because that's impressive. Ow. Ow. Lamau. Buff you, please. Double lightning? Really? Not lightning? Still don't know what that does. When? Nothing. Ice? No. Ow. 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 No. No. Really? 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 When it comes to a mind of the fanatic, there's not enough. Oh, like that one Twitter image post of from what? Oh God, I forget his name. Was like, once you realize talking to these people is like talking to an idiot. Yeah. Yep. Probably one more evil to purge and one more sin to remove. Yeah, pretty much. Kind of sad too, because they always go for this. I'm doing something good. Like they fight with the idea that this thing is good. I am doing good. So any plan for the holiday? Just having a holiday. Ooh. That costs a lot though. And it doesn't hit everyone. My plans are literally just look at my presents and hang with family. And also go hang out with the Mexicans. Any holiday, the answer will be, what? Oh, will always be hang out with the Mexicans. Do whatever the holiday is with family. So like Easter, hang out with the family, hide eggs, then go hang out with Mexicans. Thanksgiving, eat with the family, then go eat with the Mexicans. Christmas, open presents with family, eat lunch with family, then go open presents with Mexicans, eat food with Mexicans. That's pretty much all of my holidays. That's nice. It is nice. Because I have two families. One that's legal and one that's not. What? Is this just... Was that just... Bruh. Really? I mean, I'll take it, but it's not what I expected. That's what I expected. That is really what I expected. Okay. Not what I expected, but okay. Mom likes to take bits of cinnamon and places them in oranges. Then fills up a pot of water and puts the three in and turns the eye to a warm temperature, making a particularly pleasant aroma. Why, though? Why, though? That is very specific. Like, is it to cook them? Like, is she doing that to cook them? Or is it just for the smell? It smells nice and that's it. Really? Okay, I don't appreciate that. Especially how I can't hear it now. Ow. 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 Stop it. Okay, rude. It's something she learned from my dad. For all air fresheners were a thing, my grandparents also... You know what? I have old family. I have very old family. My family has never done that. So this is news to me. Like, I have never heard of that before. What do your grandparents live? In the South. Would you think that's something they would do? Like, I'm shocked my dad never mentioned the family ever, his family ever doing that. But no, never mentioned anything like that. Slippery nut! Like, you would think he would. Ow. That was unnecessary. Okay. Understood. Zumaon. Stop it. Ow. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Note to self. Fleeing equals death. My dad's parents had to move in with us because his sister wasn't taking care of them properly. Oh, that's sad. But no, like, I've never heard of that before. And it, like, you don't eat it afterwards. It's just for the smell. Like, they don't cook it up and the smell is just an added bonus, right? That's the intended purpose. It's just a scented candle. That's it. Until they shrivel up and turn brown and the cinnamon explodes. That's so weird. Hey, Finn, are you ever going to get more employees for this place? I wish I could. I'm not sure how to go about doing that. A radiant cornerstone. I got one for my pups way back when. It's a special material that only strong monsters have. That makes creating architecture cheating. Got it. Yeah, that won't be enough for you. Got it. Oh man, that's really funny now, isn't it? Isn't it really funny when that's the case, isn't it? Isn't it really funny when that is the case right there? That's really funny, isn't it? Man, it'd be so funny. Oh man, that would be really funny. That'd be really funny. Yeah, no, that feels like a very specifically you thing, not a regional thing. Wait, what did that say for the workshop? Unlocks palette feature to archive to build faster. Okay. So, edit party. Housing. Cook. Ruffian chef seldomly increases the number of dishes created. Seldomly. 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 Oh, speaking of which, my grandma used to lather chicken in butter, and the coolant was... You know what? I think I know why my family never did stuff like that. It's because my family was from the ghetto. One half of it was. That may be why. You know, maybe that might be why. You know, maybe that would make sense, wouldn't it? Hello. Upgrade facilities to improve the benefits they have to offer. Foreign part. Ah, then what's the point of anything? Oh yeah, that'll do it. Well, it's from my mom's side, that is. Which is always a weird thing. My mom's side, my grandmother, her 3 sisters and 4 brothers all grew up on essentially the other side of the road as the ghetto in where I live, in the South. So all of her friends growing up were all black people from the ghetto. And that's where she played, was in the ghetto. And then my dad's side was deep south. Like directly south of, the state capital. Wait, I've already stated where my state is. Duh. But straight south, like, right near Kentucky, but northern of wait, Kentucky's up north. I'm dumb. Just north of Georgia? Was it Alabama? I always forget. They're, like, right next to each other. I think it's Alabama. Like, in the deep valley, like, in the forests. But he always talked about going up, like, living in, like, having, like, an outhouse and, like, growing up with, nothing, you know, living on a farm. Never mentioning anything like that. Would you rather find your house late at night on Christmas Eve? Saija, Doremi, or Letty? So let me get this straight. Either mind rape, disemboweled, or fat women. Now, one of those things is really scary. It's terrifying. I would never want this in my life. And the other two's Doremi and Seija. Oh, I just jiggled. And the other is a fat chick. I feel awful. So I just fanatically like the Grinch. The one before or after Christmas? Great sword. Arcane knife. Quartz rod. kind of wish this option wasn't just... Oh, he gives 24. It was 28. That gives 38 and evasion up. Three of those. Wait, hold on. Yeah, 3 of those. Yeah, there we go. Feathered hat. Sure, 3 of them. There we go. There we go. The arcane knife would only really be useful for me. For my ice. And then I could equip the other thingy. I haven't been really using the ice move. I've been mostly using myself as a means to buff. The robbery part, but not heart going 3 sizes. Something else rises 3 sizes though for her. Okay, now I'm sufficiently buffed up. Hopefully I won't get curb stomped in 5 seconds. God, it's so pissing me off that nothing gets that. Get booked! Get booked! Wait, hold on. Collect items. Wait, thief. Wait! You don't get a... Wait! You don't get a steal ability. Does that mean I'm not gonna be able to steal anything ever? Unless I get new classes for everyone. All your stuff? That's kind of hot, though. Average woman moment? Okay, well, this is much easier to handle. Ow! Unless they curb stomp my buddy. Unless they decide to try and curb stomp my buddy. Ow! Okay. Very rude. Why do you keep attacking the same skill slot, dude? Can you stop? I appreciate if you would stop. Well, he did. Kinetically... So is Saiga canonically flat? I mean, she can slip through any crack. But no, she isn't. There's most characters' appearance is ambiguous, but there are some characters just aren't, like Lightstone. Okay. Nut. I should probably use some of these nuts but I don't want to. You know, this is an annoyance I have with limited quantity stat up items like that. It's like, when are you ever going to actually use them? Can I not be caught by surprise? I'd appreciate not being caught by surprise. I'd appreciate not being caught by surprise. You're weak to lightning, really? And 9. I didn't think you'd be weak to wind. Well, I guess if it works, but jeez. Whack, whack, whack. Okay, dark. Not dark. But like most characters have at least some kind of bump. Not much, but more than nothing. You know, I should probably actually eat some food. Yeah, I should probably eat some food. Wait, does it? Will be lost. Good to know. Why is the jump so much? Why is the jump so much? That doesn't help me. There's an item back there, like an actual item from a collection point. How would I miss an item from a collection point? Bruh. Yeah, like, most of the characters aren't. Now, they're not like comedy levels of Uganga Gongas, but like, they're not non-existent. Ice? Nope. Lightning? No. Ow. Ow. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. You know, I should probably buy more olives of life from a shopkeeper. Yeah! Wow. Doesn't even deal damage, just applies that. Really? Dark, also rude. Really? Dark. Really? Dark. Boost of healing. I need to actually check and see what that does. That's fine. Anyway, die. Ow. Stop it! What is possibly weak to fan? Nothing is weak to fan. Why can't I buy a fan in the very starting zone and it gives me nothing? I can literally buy a fan in the starting zone and it gives me no benefits. I just want to go to that new place to see if there's a lightning element. Amulet. Reduces lightning damage. Very specific. Sure, it's not like it's gonna be any different. You know what annoys me? Stuff that doesn't say the damage type boost for it. Ice? Nope. Lightning? No. Rude. Ha! Ha! Face? Wait a second. That's for physical. Sure, why not? Really? Fan! You useless that crap. You guys are weak to fan! You know, I should have expected that. However, I really wasn't expecting that. Why are tumbleweeds weak to wind, to fan? Why are they weak to fan? Gray grotto in comparison to the black grotto where you die a bunch, and the white grotto where the government takes all your money. Okay, I didn't think it'd be 2 times in a row. Okay, axe. Wind? No. Bow? No. Knife? No. Dart? No. Ow. Ow. Book? No. I forgot this was a weapon type. Interesting. Not bow. Okay. That's fine. Hey, that's actually kind of useful. Still don't know what Boon of Healing does. Sword? Okay. Still know what Boon of Healing does. It's not ice. What will be the last type then? One! Also metal? We'll, like, get something out of that, but... Okay. What is here? That looked like a character. That looks like a character right there. That looks like a not fake character right there. An encounter awaits. Flower. Priest preaching love. Yeah, I'll lend you my ear. A priest who always preaches love. Giggity. In this war-torn place there live a great many people who have experienced terrible sorrow. He, in fact, was once one of them and became a priest only after he became a loser. Anyway, collection point. Hello. Wait, we've met before. Have we? Who are you? How big you grown? I almost did it. Who are you? Pious? No. Well, you were very young when we last met. I was in Wishville many years ago. I was a friend of you. Oh. But a humble priest, but I've since become a bishop. Bishop named Pious. Kiss, marry, kill. Teto, Miku, and Gumi. Who the hell is Gumi? Is that yellow? That's not yellow. Who the hell is Gumi? Wait, no, seriously, who the hell is Gumi? Gumi Vocaloid. I have never in my life seen this woman. Yeah, I see her now, but... Gumi is a Japanese Vocaloid developed and it's distributed by Internet Co. as Megpoid, which was initially released in June for the Vocaloid 2 engine. I have never in my life seen this woman before, and I have looked at a lot of Vocaloid stuff before. I have seen more of Meguro Luca than I have of Gumi, and I swear to God, what do you mean Gumi has been in 4 different versions? Chinese Miku. That's funny. Chinese Miku. What do you mean Gumi has been in 4 different versions of Vocaloid? What do you mean she's been in the Vocaloid 2 engine? The Vocaloid 3 engine? the Vocaloid 4 engine and the Vocaloid 6 engine. For Echo? The hell is Echo? It's featured in 881 songs. Why have I never heard any of them? Ever. Ever. Was the second Vocaloid released and had a more approach than Kumai Gakpo? What do you mean Gact is a... What do you mean Gact? What do you mean Gact is a Vocaloid? Oh, really? I didn't know that. Also, what do you mean Gact is a Vocaloid? What do you mean Gact's a Vocaloid? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what do you mean Gact is a Vocaloid? That's sending me. And what do you mean Gact is the first Vocaloid? By, Internet Co. What do you mean Gact was their first Vocaloid? What the hell? I'm sorry, what? I feel like I'm going crazy. I'm sorry, what? Is it a donut hole? Yeah. I'm assuming she's in it too. That's kind of blowing my mind. Now, thankfully, they aren't the same company. Had expansion packs and updates intended for Vocaloid 2 in development at the time of Vocaloid 3's announcement. Vocaloid's voice being known to have been affected by the newer engine's release was Gumi, English Hatsune Michael, Mickey! Okay, I'm sorry, hold on. What's the most recent Vocaloid engine? Vocaloid 6. Hold on. The Vocaloid 6 engine runs with a bunch of white women, Meg, and a furry, some anime girls, some VTubers, some more VTubers, and finally Hatsune Miku. She's synth V like Teto now. Then why is she getting released with Then why is she getting released with, why is she in, Vocaloid 6 then? Oh! You know what? I don't know why I thought V6 came out sooner. V6 came out in 2022. But also, what do you mean Hatsune Miku wasn't on release for V6? That's kind of sending me, dog. Synthesizer V Studio 2 is the third generation synthesizer vocal synths. Yeah, these are the synth girls. Synth crew. They're not gonna show off who's synthied. Am I crazy or some of these people I'm looking at actually VTubers? I feel crazy. Some of these, I am almost certain some of these people are VTubers. I feel crazy. Price! No cost for the limited version. Limited to 1 track. I want to get one of these just to test it out and see how it works. But if I got one, I'd get Synthesizer, specifically so I can mess with Teto. Hariku. Discontinued vocals. Full version of both AI trained standard voice database and Synthesizer V AI voice database from the previous version can be acquired together with the V Studio Pro editor at a discount. Full version that can be acquired together with the V Studio Pro. I swear to God, some of these look like VTubers, I swear. Dane Tetto! Voice decided Pokemon currently available. Huh. You know, it's always funny to me that Teto was like a fake Vocaloid for a while. That I know of left are Miku and the twins. Need to check if Flower is still Vocaloid. I think she's free. Yeah, but I want new Teto though. I want to play with new and improved Teto. But, Kayuki? Oh, wait, original. Oh gosh, would Megurine Lin is, wait. No. Megurine Luca is not a Vocaloid anymore. Luca is not a Vocaloid anymore. Teto with a white streak, giggity. Don't know why I said that. This new function was exclusive to specific voice breaks for Megurine for their V4, as of the software has departed from using Vocaloid and its own independent software. Kaito. Wait. Wait, is Megumi and Luca just no longer in existence anymore? Original concept artwork known as If were revealed. Following covers for software. She was due and append in Vocal 2. An example of this was heard on Vocal 3 promotion, but due to the switch from Vocal 2 to Vocal 3 production was changed in favor. What do you mean she no longer exists? I love how it says, overall, Luke remains the third most popular Krypton Vocaloid. At times, she claims Kaguri wins second position, though Luca does not always maintain that position. Bruh. 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 I feel like I'm going crazy. What do you mean she's just dead? What do you mean she's just dead? That's blowing my mind. What do you mean that Lin and Rin are also equally as dead? Okay, they're not dead. They're not dead, but they're in they're in penis software. They are in the big penis software. Why does Hatsune Miku have a penis software? What is Pepipa? What is Pepipa? What is Pepipa? An early access. Okay, what is Pepipa? Indeed, to introduce automatic. What is Pepipa? What is Pepipa? What is Pepipa? What is Pepipa? And Pia Pro, what is Pepipa? Who are these people? What is Peepa? Is Vocaloid dead? Wait, hold on. Is Vocaloid just dead? I'm sorry, is Vocaloid just dead? When he had to release a Pia Pro Studio NT2. Wait, hold on, wait. Along with the announcement of Pia Pro Character Super Pack for Pia Pro Studio and Vocaloid 4. What is this Pia Pro? Meant for use in digital audio workstation. Pia Pro Studio was first patched with Kaito V3 and has been released with every V3 and V4 Krypton release. What is Krypton? Independent software. This is the Pia Pro wiki. So Pia Pro is the real Vocaloids. Got it. Studio is a vocal synthesizer developed by Krypton. Originally launched as a plugin based on the Vocaloid engine, it was reformulated as its own synthesis engine, released in 2020 as PeerPro Studio NT, has since been replaced as NT2 in 2015. Software designed to help Krypton future media develop Hatsune Miku and their other vocals the way they would like them to be. PeerPro Studio has been integrated into products such as Presonus Studio One that switched from Studio One to Cubase. So these are the real Vocaloids. Because these are the Vocaloids I would think of when I think, oh, these are the real Vocaloids. Miku, Ren, Luca, Michael, and Kaito. Like, those are the real ones. Crypto Future Media is an importer of sound devices based in Sapporo, Japan. It was also known as the developer and distributor of Vocaloids. Very first of the Vocaloid companies to produce a series. So these are the guys that actually own Hatsune Miku, Ren, Luca, Michael, and Kaito. Wait, then who owns Vocaloid? I am so confused. Who is Internet Co? Or singer-songwriter is a company producing sound effects, loops, and digital audio works. Who are you? Gacked! Wait, do you... As a music software developer, their Vocaloid products feature... Gack. I am so confused. I feel like I'm going crazy. Yamaha. Wait, Yamaha? Yamaha started the development of Vocaloid engine in March 2000 and formally announced it in 2003. Re-editing of the real singing voice. First Vocaloid products were Leon, Lola, and Miriam. White woman, white man, and generic Asian. Very impressive. Yama produced their own Vocaloids. Michael. Wait, Michael's not. Wait, what? But Michael's not owned by them anymore. I feel like I'm going crazy, dog. I feel like I'm going insane. As of August, it was announced that they would be 2019 would be no further installments of the Vocaloid program. So wait, are they not even Vocaloids anymore? What's a Vocaloid anyway now? Because Tetsu's not a Vocaloid, she's a synth. So what, are these no longer called Vocaloids? They're now called Pepinises? I feel like I'm going crazy. A finally tuned edition of Michael's original Vocaloid 3 voice bank titled Michael SP as it was released on their Super Pack. So wait. Does Yamaha no longer own them? I'm so confused. Strange Vocaloid had an artificial sound and did not become popular. In August 2007, Hatsune Miku, using the second generation Vocaloid, was the first Vocaloid made by Krypton Future Media themselves. Where's Flower Coding? I don't know! Okay, I didn't actually finish reading this. was also released in 2004, and Kaito, who was released in 2006, have some adjustments were made to the Vocaloid engine, which delayed his release by a year and a half. Two products' commercial preparation and release were handled by Krypton Future. So it sounds like Krypton Future Media bought Michael and Kaito off of Yamaha. And Yamaha owns the rights to Vocaloid itself, the name, and the software. And the company that created the Vocaloids is Krypton Future Media. Because it seems that because Krypton Future Media was the ones who created Hatsune Miku. What about Una? I don't know. Now, once again, in 2010, began to develop their own voice bank for the Vocaloid 2 program by co-involvement on Lily. As a result, the group is a mix of different approaches compared to other groups of Vocaloids within the franchise. The Vocaloids they own are White Woman, Generic Anime Girl, Generic Anime Boy. Totally not Lin and Rin. And a bunch of VTubers and DVD player. Ah, I see. I understand why they did not take off in terms of Vocaloids themselves. Wait, then who do they own? Okay, so Krypton Future owns Hatsune Miku, Lin and Rin, Luca, Kaito, and Maiko now. But the yellow one, she's not real. So wait. All the popular Vocaloids are owned by Krypton? Wait, what do you mean all the popular, like all the, this is who you think of, okay, so either all the Vocaloids are like, these are the Vocaloids are owned by the synthesizer or Krypton. What the hell? Also, what the hell? Nimi! Hi. But what the heck? I got sent into a tangent. Why did you come inside of my tangent? Hello. Or Sega. Sega's a distributor, right? I don't think Sega owns them. I think they own distribution rights for the video games adaptions of them, I'd assume. They don't actually own, like, the character. They don't own the character. Hi, Nemi. At least, that's how it feels. Who owns the Miku movie? There's a Miku? Oh, yeah. I guess that. And to be fair, that game is not Hatsune Miku related at all. That game and movie is not Hatsune Miku at all. It's tangentially Hatsune Miku related. On departure from Vocaloid, on August 31st, 2019, Miku received her first voice bank outside of Vocaloid, that being Pia Pro Studio with her NT release. While Krypton is focusing on their own program, they are still in collaboration with Yamaha and will continue to sell Vocaloid products in parallel to the Pia Pro Studio editions. In April 2023, Kasane Teto was announced and released for Synthesizer V Studio as an AI voice bank. Krypton was decided to have assisted in coordinating and organizing the project, but overall development was done by AHA! In collaboration with Twin Drills. Based. Love it. Production of Teto Synthesizer Project began around 2020. Why are you talking about Teto? This is about Krypton and their hacking offering. Team apologized to Krypton as Teto began as a sort of oh my gosh, this is funny. Production on Teto Synthesizer VAI project began around 2022 when Ayahamo Mayo suggests that something interesting should be done for Teto's 15th anniversary through the ideas were vague. Companies they contacted for ideas included Pia Pro and Krypton. The Twin Drill team apologized to Krypton as Teto began as a sort of Hatsune Miku ripoff as a joke. In order to have Teto become a commercial product, Krypton's permission was a necessity as they served as a point of contact regarding her commercial use. If the company refused, then Twin Drill needed to comply. Aw, they gave full support. That's cute. But also, why? So to be fair, I actually really prefer, Teto's new look in comparison to her totally not just Hatsune Miku look. Like, I want to get Synthesizer V Studio 2 specifically just for Teto, mostly because I think it'd be funny. I just buy Teto. I don't want anyone else. I don't want any of these other losers. I just want Teto. I just want Teto. I just want Teto. How much is it to buy Teto? How much would it cost to just buy Teto? I just want Teto. I just want Teto. That why they gave Teto a new outfit? Yes. Because they're not owned by Teto's the GOAT. Teto is the GOAT! That's why she's the GOAT! She is the GOAT. I love Teto. Teto's always been my favorite Vocaloid, even though she's not a Vocaloid. Teto's always been my favorite. And funny enough, Teto's the origin of my obscene obsession with drills. I love the twin drills. I love twin drills as a hairstyle. It's like literally my favorite. Not necessarily Ojo-sama's. Funnily enough, Ojo-sama's are not actually my favorite archetype. However, they get it's obviously Gyaru's are my favorite archetype, but like as a term of hairstyle, twin drills are my favorite. It's just kind of unfortunate that most twin drill characters are Ojo-sama's. But my love of twin drills is from Teto. That's how much I love Teto. God, it feels like I should probably actually play the video game. That seems like something I should do. How's your mother doing these days? She is dead. She is very dead. Where have you been? It has been an undeterminate amount of time since they all died. I can't believe it. So wishful. And your dear mother there. Turned to dust. Yes. How much fire does it take to turn a body into dust? You know what? Another tangent. Video game made me do tangents. How much fire does it take to burn burn a living an animal to dust? It's very specific. To burn an animal's body to a fine dust-like consistency. That's his AI. How long? Facebook group page. Facebook group page. Firestarters Solo Stove Owners Group from 2022. How long does it take to burn a 168-pound, like pig? And will it get rid of all the evidence, like bones and teeth, etc.? Obviously, I'm asking for a mate. Sure. That is very specific. You must get, thank you, Mr. Michael Hennessy. You must get the fire up to 1,300 degrees before it will turn bones into dust. Jesus Christ. To burn an animal's body to a fine dust-like consistency, a controlled... You know, I could have just looked up how much heat does it take to cremate a body. That probably would have been the right words to look up. Typically involves temperatures of 1,400 to 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit. Huh. Huh. What can create a fire that hot and consistent that isn't like a hyperheater? That is a really high heat. In my ignorance, I have failed in my duty to you and her both. Who are you? Your mother was a kind soul to whom I owe a great deal. Oh. Sure, random lady. I love I still don't know her name. I'd like to know I still do not know her name. An encounter with Pius. Oh, Pius was her name. Wow, I'm mentally challenged. Jenny meets a familiar face from their childhood days. The cleric Pius. He? Femboy? Well? I will kiss the cute boy. I have found my new goal, and that is kissing cute boy. Wait, I can cultivate more of the same. Oh, I can. You know what? I should have thought of that. Oh. Huh. The daughter of Calzoni. The daughter of Calzoni family provisioners and a merchant in training. She has a great eye for quality merchandise and comes up with creative ideas. One of her fondest memories is the time she made tressalad with me during their journey. The thing that we met each other doing. Very, very cool. One singular an egg. Okay, so, what can you do? And what is your class? And do you have unique weapons? Would you mind if I shared my story? Yeah, sure. You see, my parents are both clerics. They raised me in the faith, never did doubt or question the divine. And then one day, the very earth shifted. Our house was crushed in a landslide. Our house, along with my parents. Their faith was deep and unwavering. I couldn't fathom why our gods did not see fit to save them. Maybe because it was their time to go. Of course you'd understand. You have also no parents. That was when I ceased to believe in the God's way. Your mother was a distant relative of mine. I can tell by the fact that we have the same hair color. I was huddled in the corner when she found me, silent and bereft of tears. Where the other adults struggled to reach me, she persevered and broke through. Not with carefully chosen words, but with a casual familiarity, familiar love and care. Are you hungry? You can get something to eat. What beautiful weather. Perfect for laundry, don't you think? Normal everyday chatter. You know, stuff to totally not reignite PTSD. Look out, there's a bomb! Look out, there's Al-Qaeda! Oh my god. That would be terrible. Someone's PTSD only initiating when they hear the word Al-Qaeda. Like, imagine that. How rare that would be to activate someone's PTSD. Like, they act like they get off of duty, act completely normal in everyday life, and it's like, oh yeah, you know, the war was fine, you know, the war on terror was completely fine, and then they just hear the word Al, not even the second, but they just hear Al, and then they just break into commander role, dive forward, commander role, grab them, and then do a suplex on them. Or a DDT. Or a haymaker on them. And it's like, no more! That would be insane and very hilarious to happen the first time. I was so calm in my own grief that I hadn't noticed her. This world is filled with sadness and cruelty. You know what would have been nice if I saw like images of when I was a child and I saw this character but didn't have a name. Such was your mother's lesson. Would I not be you who I am? I would not be who I am today were it not for your mother's guidance. With that, I could repay that debt, but alas. Then again, in aiding you, I could perhaps redress the balance somewhat. Might I persuade you let me join you? Why would I say no? Okay, what do you sound like? I was not expecting that voice. I was not expecting that voice. Alright, Yowie boy. Alright, Yowie man. Oh my god, he has Yowie hands! And you cast fire? Pious, a cleric equally skilled at healing wounds and dealing damage. Weapons are the staff and the fan. Battle skills are cleansing fire, unleashing a fire attack on a foe, and battle skills stalwart veil, raise the physical defense of an ally. Goes on the offense or assists allies by healing and reducing enemy damage. Adapts to any role. Oh. You know, I don't really like Celsius, if I'm being honest. My problem is Celsius, he's only physical damage. With no... And so he only does dagger and sword damage. And that's it. He doesn't do any other type of damage. So to be fair, that's similar to Stia. But Stia has... You know? I could remove Stia. Macy is kind of useless, honestly. I'm being honest. Macy is kind of useless. Like, Macy's only benefit is for her heal. And that's it, really. I mean, the runaway heal is just about the only useful thing about her. I hate it too, because I love stats effect characters, but the fact that increasing, like, doing the increased BP points on her and having her use one of those stats effect skills doesn't guarantee the stats effects go off makes me almost immediately not want to use her. And that pisses me off because I absolutely adore stats effects. My favorite thing about a character is if they can do stats effects. But if they have a very decent chance of failing, I don't like it. Yeah, I am going to drop her though. Alright, let me see it with your full... Okay! So it does go below. Interesting. You are a cleric. Okay, so you are the cleric. Fire. More fire. When the equipped character is in the back row, great HP restoration to paired ally. Ooh. When using attack. He is very weird. Oh, that's good. Okay, so this is actually something I'm not 100% sure. Does this mean when he's on the front line and the character's behind him, it gives boosted healing? Or does it mean when you're on the front line, he's in the back line, you also gain the healing as if you were on the back line, but only for HP? Who'd I give the, Oh, wait, hold on. I actually don't need this. I'm not really using that very much. What do you do anyway? Oh, yeah, I can tell. It's not helpful. Okay. Okay. Take Celsius's. Sure. Sure. That is so little. Oh, I can't equip it again. Wow, that's funny. Does your healing... Interesting. And you do fire damage. So having you in the party is actually useful. Because he can't... His only skills are... Wait. You are the cleric class. Wait. Does that mean... Wait. Does... Wait. Actually kind of bothers me. Does... Wait. It kind of bothers me. Does that mean the cleric lady that I started the game with that I 100% do also get isn't the cleric class? I feel crazy. That's kind of silly. I can re-up the usages by doing that. Huh. And I know what your weaknesses are. And raise yours. Ice wind. Hit him with that. Ow, forgot. Oh yeah, wait, that's good! Ha! The answer is no on that one. No, I kinda wish I could check which one does more damage. Switch out skills. Really? Ow. Oh, is it spear? First off, it's probably spear. How's the heal? Not very much, all things considering. I was right. Ow! Really? Was that necessary?
全力を出してください。
私だって全力元気出して。
使ったぜ。
Was that really necessary?
もう来ないで。100点かな今のうち。
Shake him. Okay. No, really. Was that really necessary? There's no way. Really?
とにかくやっちまえ。
私は知恵こそが全てに勝る。
You know what? Fair enough.
狂乱強制どうやるべきことはわかるね。
You know what? Fair enough.
いける。幸運の風よ。やれよ。チャンスだよ。みなぎってきた。いきますよ。みなぎってきた。
You know what? Fair enough.
お願いします。
Trying to figure out which one has a bigger chance of doing the big damage. You know what?
ちょっとお願い。よーし、やるよ。
Physical damage boost.
今のうち。全力。
Bonk. Really? I didn't kill everyone. I legitimately thought that would kill everyone. Anyway, die.
轟き響け。
Really? Well, fine, get whacked.
行くよ。
Bonk, 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 bonk.
修行の成果が出ました。
No, legitimately. Really?
よーし、行こう。
So wait. That does not heal a lot at all. Howdy! Rumor has it some former residents of Wishvale currently reside in Rippletide. Perhaps pursuing this lead will help facilitate the restoration of Wishvale. Like who? Huh? 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 Wait, who? Really you? No. Wait. Oh! You two! Wait, what do you mean you're not dead? What do you mean your titties are still there? You mean she's not with you? You had to tell me while we were fleeing. Oh. Lost sight of her in the forest. It was so dark we couldn't see a thing. With the scarlet wings around, we couldn't call out to her. Oh. We escaped with our lives and made it this far. Not very far. Aww. We've been here ever since. How about you? Well, we're back at where everyone died. If I thought it had been burned to the ground, it did. It really did. Lavor's there? No, Popsy didn't make it. I loved the town, so I wanted to help rebuild it in his honor. Everyone is dead. And also a child is somehow still a child after these indeterminate amount of years. Well, I'll help you find Lila. So please don't lose hope. Please lose hope. She's probably dead. Time to go home to Wishvale. Well then, what say we build them a nice big house? Cuck chair? You want to build a cuck chair? Okay. I mean, let the girl sit in the cuck chair, I guess. Build a very big house. Enough for a cuck chair. A large house. That's not that big. All things considering, that's not that big. Bruh. 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 Actually kind of pain and suffering, I ain't gonna lie. The fact I can't rotate them either because of the way doors work kind of pisses me off, all things considering. Yay! Now where's the cuck chair go? No, now where does the cuck chair go, though? Now wait, hold on. Where does the cuck chair go? Cuck.
ちょっといい?
A woman who worked as a farmer in Rishvale with her husband, Ilian. She deeply regrets getting separated from her daughter. Daughter? Well then, the implications for that are way bigger now. Oh, you know what? I thought these were the newlyweds. I thought these were the newlyweds. No, these are my neighbors. These are my neighbors who I beat up the wife of. I beat up the wife. A man who worked as a farmer in Wishville with his wife, Olive. He's a religious man who never missed a day of church, but now spends his time searching for his daughter, Lila. He prays every day and night for her safety. Don't worry! She gets to sit in the cuck chair!
ありがとう. ありがとう.
That explains a thing or two. Wait. Cook, though. Effect is not cumulative. That's stupid. Why wouldn't it be? That's dumb. Ellen and Cook. Bruh, I have 3 of the same exact... Bruh. That's pain. Stia. Me! This home is absolutely beautiful. Thank you. I did nothing. Wish there was more we could do. Yes, she had. Your daughter must sit in the cuck chair and watch you two do it, so she can imagine herself in precarious situations with daddy. I feel really bad because in my mind, I thought these were the three buddies at the beginning of the game. But no, these were my neighbors. These were my neighbors. Which makes this way more awkward. Yeah. Yay! We have a workshop in fields, a ranch. It's really starting to come together. Hey, don't forget about me. I'm doing nothing over here. I'd say that's mostly thanks to your quality veggies. The veggies. Something I'm finally cleaning up this area. Yeah, I don't know why you haven't done it already. No. No, you won't. Oh, I did not think a pop-up was gonna pop up. Build 10 facilities. Okay. Huh. Harvest bag, calmly obtained for Margaret. Ah, I see. Bridge? I don't like that that is an option I can touch. It's a lawn. See for those who want to present their best selves to the world, a place where one can change their appearance. I can't move it. Why can I not move it? I want to move it. I feel like I am being Smeckledorfed here by not allowing me to move it. Move it, move it. Why won't you let me move it, move it? It really can't. God, I hate this so much. Ugh. Like, the fact that you kind of need to place these against the wall kind of damaged their potential. Like, you would put one here, but you'd rotate it. But you can't do that. I don't know what you could. Oh man, it's very annoying. Assignment is to manage the salon and speak to them to try out new looks. Ooh. Sure. Sure, Mr. Pious Man. Oh! I didn't think that's what that meant. Town's gotten a lot busy lately. We even have a farm and a ranch now. Not bad indeed. Yes, bad indeed. And yet, here you are using nothing but that terrible hoe. What a hoe! What a hoe! Are you a tard? Not just the hoes, but the other hoe things too. And Kate statue. The what? Here, try making this thing that I've been holding on to for the last 30 hours. What? What? You know Margaret's really nice, even if she doesn't always show it. I don't know. She seems pretty nice for totally holding off on giving me this stuff earlier. Come on. Man, I can't wait to do my job. Hey, Jelly, you go do it. Bruh. Margaret's beloved hoe. Slightly increases harvest speed in the fields while placed. Marvick's beloved trough. Bruh. The hoes and the troughs. The hoes and the troughs. You know, it's kind of annoying. Both of those items are effectively just buffs to this as a story progression thing. That's all they are. Also, give me your stuff. Give me your stuff. I will now beat your wife. I will now beat your wife and steal her nuts. I will now beat your wife and steal her nuts. I don't know. I think I can beat your wife and steal her nuts pretty successfully here. No. Ice. Fire. No. Sword, yes. Ow. Lightning? Yes, lightning. Bonk. Vim and Vigor? The hell is Vim and Viggy? The hell is Viggy and Viggy? Okay. Good. I'm gonna rob you. Oh. I don't know why I thought that was get. Please. What does Vim and Vigor mean? What does that mean? Good. I also learned all of her weaknesses. That's convenient. Bonk, 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 bonk.
全力でやっちゃおうちょっといきますよ覚悟なさいチャンスだよ力いっぱい
I'm going to axe you.
全力だ
How are you all not dead yet?
俺らの番ってきたそら
行きますよお願いしますもっともっとそうよこっちの番ごめんちょっと
集中します
Huh.
お願いしていいですかさあ行くぞ
Huh.
見ました 全力で行く裏へ
全力でやっちゃおう
How are you not dead yet?
一気に仕掛ける
知恵こそが全てに勝る
You know I have to know how much damage this is gonna do.
三日月終わりだな
Okay, so
いい論
the
文の
multi-hit does less damage actually, but it procs 2 instances of downing. So I'd want to use that when whatever.
勝ち
I mean, give me your nut. Never gonna use that, but I will enjoy your nut. Rumor has some former residents of Wishvale currently reside in Cragspear. Perhaps between this lead will help facilitate restoration of Wishvale. Yeah, give me your, yeah.
嬉しいちょっといい
A bishop who spreads the good word in the West and a distant relative of me. She showed him great kindness when he was a child, and now he hopes to return the favor. He's surprisingly fond of sweets, with fruit yogurts being one of his favorite foods. Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. Pork. Cool. Sure. Actually, hold on. What did these do? Slightly increases harvest speed in the fields. Slightly increases harvest speed on the ranch. Interesting. So the next location for me to go is Craggy Land. Oh, hey! Oh. More say, hey! Oh. What you doing? A noble who is friends with the child of a relative of the royal family of Edoras. He spent his own funds to convince a distant relation to include him in their aristocrat circle so that he could finally attain noble status. And I'm going to rob him of his earthly possessions. Now, where the hell is his earthly possessions? Thanks? What? Yeah, I'm really not meant to be here right now, huh? Yeah, I'm really not intended to be here right now, huh? What? Back gate, castle door. It's only open to the army. What if I pretended to be the army? What if I pretended to be in the army?
ちょっといい？
Soldier guarding the gates of Cassiodorus. There aren't many foes who would attack the gates from the rear, but he has nonetheless shut the gates of his mind up tight. Thanks.
嬉しい。
Hi. Why do you have nuts? Of battle items?
ちょっといい？
Soldier and... What do you need? Milk soup. Soldier and Adoris who volunteered for the Western expedition, hoping to improve his lot in life. Aww. Hi.
ちょっといい？
A brawny but arrogant man with his sights set on the castle. He is constantly trying to evaluate his prospects. I want to kill a man. You just gotta try harder, buddy. Ah, I see. Will this take me back to the front? Yeah. Huh. What's down? Fire amulet. Is that like the lightning one, but for fire? Yes. Kind of useless and redundant, but sure. Kind of wish they'd tell you the percent. The slums. Huh. Anyway, I'm gonna rob the poor of their nuts. Who are you? Man, confront Almighty Soul. Deals massive non-elemental damage to all enemies and reduces their shield points regardless of their weak point. You are ridiculously strong, dude.
ちょっといい？
They're trying to improve living conditions for the poor by inciting a coup in the Doris. Huh. It's kind of bad. Feels kind of bad. I'm robbing them all. Feels bad. I'm kind of robbing them all. Huh. Who needs a modest life? She lost her husband in the coal mine accident, but she is able to maintain a humble yet healthy lifestyle thanks to the money he left her. But When do you even make all that money, she wonders. Affluent child. A young boy who earns money to help his single mother. He poured all the money his father left behind into buying up stocks of precious minerals and adores. Oh my god, he is a Robin Hood. He is using Robin Hood right now. That's what he's doing. Dude is literally using Robin Hood. Kingdom Adores has done well for itself in the gold mining industry for a long time due to the fact that much of the raw materials for the leaf currency used in a store is mined in the Cliftlands. On learning that this coal miner came here hoping to hit it big. Oh, poor guy. Oh, this feels like someone's house. Oh. Ow. Ow. Fortitude mastery. What? Raise the equipped character's attack skill potency to lower the HP? No. Like that though. Weird. That's just a sign. It can't stop me. Oh, come on, man. Thank you. I mean, it's not that great, but I'll still rob you. I like the cut of your jib. Arrive at Doors the Slums is a place of hunger, illness, envy, jealousy, despair, and sorrow, but also the occasional smile. Powerful Popper. What have you seen, buddy? Carrots. Debt collector, Lamau. Man drowning in debt, Lamau. Oh, I can just beat this poor man to death. Oh, I can just beat this poor man to death. Whew. Wait, milk soup? Don't I need that? Hey there, buddy! Wait, Ludus? Ludus? Both survived. Ludus. At the attack in Wishville, we built graves for everyone that we lost. Ulam was among them. Yeah, I know. We were fleeing together, but the Scarlet Wings caught up to us. Couldn't protect her. Died in my arms. Oh. This was the newlywed. This is the newlywed. He gets to sit in the cuck chair. Thought about going back there so many times, but I just couldn't. Keep seeing her face when she passed. Burned into my memories. good. It reminds me of that video where there was a TV show where or the movie where the guy shot himself in the face after he came back from Iraq. You two gave her a proper burial then? No, we just threw the body into the river and just watched it float down and get eaten by piranhas, actually. You know, 2 of us are working to rebuild Witchvale. But you come back with us. Oh. If I go and see her, there's something I need to retrieve. Drugs. Right at this town, I was battered and destitute. I borrowed money from a merchant using that pendant as collateral. Could have just withered and died, but I had to keep my promise to Nellum. I've been working to buy back the pendant for a while now, but... Oh. Okay, so I have to go buy it back myself. Got it. Lettuce! No! I actually make him walk off screen. Screen. Wait, hold on. Did I already climb the roof? Climb to the top? Was it the bundle? I did. Okay. I feel like that's a good place to end it. And as I hit this button, black screen! Oh, I'm exhausted. I need to go cuddle my kitty. I want to go cuddle my kitty. I'm not going to play this tomorrow, though. I will play an actual video game tomorrow. As if this isn't an actual video game. Or draw. Something. I'll make a decision at some point. Anyway, my tummy hurts. My tummy's been hurting. I don't think that's a good thing. I don't think it's a good thing at all. Anyway. Thank you for coming to my tangents. And thank you, Nemi. You goober. Bye-bye.